Okami is a beautiful game. Its story, inspired by Japanese mythology, follows a seemingly endless struggle between Okami Amaterasu and Orochi, a sacrifice-eating, villager-cursing, eight-headed monster. It has a distinct sumi-e or ink-wash painting style that influences the combat, cel-shaded graphics, and even the exploration. Released in April 2006, I was 11 when I first played this game, and with Capcom finally announcing a return to Okami, now is as good a time as any for me to rediscover what I love about this game, with its charming art, witty humor, and memorable characters. Join me on what I hope to be a great adventure and a hell of a time. We got a bit of expo dump here. I will be doing some reading. Long, long ago, the tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. Long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for the battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike. What would be the final blow? But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off, as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki Village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine, placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. No, one head was derpy. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. To tank that rock! Wood Sprite Satya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. That's convenient. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. We finally met our main character. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother, the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Full story nap time. Amaterasu. Gaze above you, take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? And she's getting tickled? Crazy work. What on earth? You again. Our tiny bug man. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Ah, this is the bug represents the unpleasable audience. I'm just kidding. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, though. What's with you, Furball? You're kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. What? What do you think you're doing? You crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. No regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword Denkomaru against you. That growling sound. Why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the righteous path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sake girl sure said some weird stuff. Villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit that girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If I don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen when you're taking a nap. Funny, I just got done with my nap. 100-year nap. Alright. Gotta run. Gotta jump. Gotta yap. Gotta dig. We love breaking stuff. Heck yeah. You can do it. Say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Holy Bone S. Restores 3 units of solar energy. I believe solar energy is our health. It's this, yeah. If the bridge is out, this shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? Kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Bugs painting a bridge. Nice, huh? This little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. Okay. River of the Heavens. Fabled Stardust River. I don't see anything like that around here. Gonna be that little puddle over there, could it? And look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Ah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. I'll do it. Ammy's just better at it. With no practice. Because dog. Dog up. Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. Hello, Yomigami. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed, the heavens, and renew the flow of stardust. Well, what? A river of stardust? This really must be the river of heavens. What I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? You obtained Astral Pouch. The Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food, and when it's full, it can revive you. Let's start with feeding whatever we can find. What? Want me to get food from here, and then there's no food in those? Crazy work. Okay, son. So apple, see that in the little left. Fill the Astral Pouch a little bit. Through the door, magic. A fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. Legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. I'm sure didn't do much to protect this place. Sword's in bad shape, huh? That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyways? A shrew? Some sort? Got a sword! Make good use of the sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Thanks, little mouse friend, for your giant sword. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing you stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow, I didn't think you had it in you for a ball. Not even the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. You know what? We like your spirit though. Just stay out of people's clothes, you soon. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Saki was talking about. Go back and give it a shot. And slice all of these. We are the curse slicer. Get sliced. Oh, sorry, tree. What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, am I right? You know the divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the X to use its power against them. Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turn them black and white, it's easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Cut those evil monkeys right in half. I'm pretty sure that I can still move while holding the map up. More games should do this. Potato. Heck yeah, victory lap. I don't have to jump through the doors, but I kinda have to. It's kind of necessary. It proves to the door that I'm allowed inside. Crazy, 20 minutes for the expo dump, 15 more for the tutorial. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Cut the fruit down. And the art's very cute, very pretty art. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. Dude, if you know what I mean. I do, and you're gross. You're tiny, gross bug man. But seriously, with matches running all around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Well, I don't remember there being a statue here. Whatever, let's go talk to the villagers. So... everyone be some statues right now. This arrow only appears up if you're lost. It's not going to be a constant thing, don't worry. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves some sun. But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Maybe we ever seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Wouldn't it? Whoosh. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. It's the name of the sun god. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villages are back to normal now. Who are you? An old man with an orange on his head, and his name is Village Elder Mr. Orange. The White Wolf, not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story's 100 years old. So are you, dude. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. What? You don't need to growl like that. Do you really understand what I'm saying? I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. What's the sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dentomaru. Just kidding. A job for my trusty sword, Mr. Orange. Spin on them. Easy. Got yourself some praise. Look, see that spring began flowing out again? It's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're just a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak that people can't see them anymore. Feed bag seeds, freshly roasted seeds that living animals can't resist. We feed the birdie. Heck yeah. It's like a 60-second long animation. I'll let it do a half circle and then cancel it. Nothing changes. But they're nice to look at. They're very pretty. Lets you see the art of the game and stuff. And the praise in this game is essentially like your currency, your level up currency, your XP, I guess. So I can see at the top there I've got 25 and I can put 25 in here, but I need 50 to upgrade it. But that's how that works. Ah, Kamuso. I feel it. I sense it. The foul beast still in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see? Look behind you now. What? It was a 2-for-1 special. Easy. These chumps ain't got nothing on me. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 10 seconds. We fight well. I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. 7 praise. Thanks, man. He's fine. Great Shiranui. Oh no. Yeah, he's fine. Mushi's mama. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what. If someone keeps messing up my crops, run around digging holes with why makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. Oh yeah? Consumed turnip. Okay. White wolf? That's just plain weird. Sure, you look like a weak little bugger. Maybe you beat my dog, Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. This is this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. We're fixing to get all of them. You can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field. Don't forget you'll have to avoid being slugged by mama. I'll admit you're the better canine if you can do it. If you can try to slug us, you already got them. Not exactly my idea of a good time, Mammy. At least you have your celestial brush and your wicked brushstroke. Okami big one. The sacred double turnip. It's got a little belly. Kind of serving. You offered the oddly shaped turnip. That's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better dog. Feels good to have a new goal to aim for. 7 praise. No, he's a good dog too. Oh. He likes it. She pet the dog who must help this woman. Kushi. What a fine looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake Brewer Kushi. Susanna's a neighbor of mine. It's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder, always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. He loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Mrs. Orange. His wife. A white wolf, that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Some matches have been attacking the villagers. I don't even know who you're talking to, Grandma. This here is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those matches are history. Well, if it isn't Isun, running a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I better get back to my work. Oh. You to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are ya? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Whatever shall I do? Drying pole. Delivered. A new drying pole? Where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Can't have everyone walk around the village in wet clothes. I was able to hang out my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are looking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. Grandma, we got you. My word, the sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. I will come back for a cake, Grandma. Thank you. Also, I help her put all stuff. Right? Look, I helped her. She happy. The water wheel broken. What's this? The mill's been fixed. What on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. No time like the present, I better get started. Since Okami Ami is a good dog, she helps everyone who pets her. Heave, heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead, or it's like the rock is 100 times your size. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. What? I don't think a demon is the reason this man cannot move this rock. But it seems like he was possessed anyways. Break his guitar. Beat him to death. Heck yeah. More praise. Plus 30, dang. Explaining the XP system. I like starting with ink. Having extra ink is nice. You must know that guy, Susanoo. Can you come here? They say he's a descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. Boulder wasn't here before. Power Slash just isn't enough. Always snoring like a bear. This is the home of that 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Classic refusal of the call type hero. Whoa. Looks like an etching of that Kushi girl. Wonder if this guy actually trains at all. He's got a secret shrine to her. You hear something soaring from underneath this jug. Well, well, well. Huh? This wooden sword, my brother. Feels so well rested. Plans to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Who are you? What business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? Bro claims he's the greatest warrior, can't even shave his unibrow? I'm just kidding. He rocks it. Slay, queen. Even the beasts know of my great exploits now. Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. I mean, the demons I've been fighting? How dare a mage melt like you interrupt my meditation? Go to this guy. Broad, no brain. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? I've dog napping this man. Well, I guess I'm kidnapping him. Kid dogging. You got anything to say about this, by the way? Is Pops really training or what? Why are you using the wooden sword? You have a real sword right here. Huge boulder blocking the path. It's really getting in my way. You don't say. Can you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you're Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It's certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time left for the present. Go for it. Wait, a boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I knew I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size... I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. I can't believe we're on a sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for the day. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Can't train without alcohol? My brother. No wonder he likes Kushi so much. He's an alcoholic and she makes alcohol. More food for me. What? Hold it right there, Fido. That smells that Kushi's famous home-brewed sake? You offered Vista of the Gods. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? What a glorious day. Oh, good old sake. Let the training begin. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. I got a cut for him. Feast your eyes on this. Susano style exploding implosion. Even cut the tree down behind him. Huh? Yeah. Bro thinks he's the GOAT. Susano style exploding implosion. Bro thinks he's the GOAT now. I should have never done this. I'm gaslighting him. Slice that huge boulder in half. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. Well, he didn't. I helped him. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susano, the greatest warrior ever! You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susano work his magic. Oops, glorious Amaterasu. Why does her dress have a butt window? Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating These guardian saplings, by lifting the curse that enslaves them, I shall mark the locations of the nearby saplings on your map. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Emmy, will you wake up? Haka, merchant. Better offload some stock before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do shopping, pup. Do some shopping. Buy and sell. I want feed. What if I come across animals and I can't feed them? Shinsu Field. Huh? Probably know this already, Amy, but this here is Shinsu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. You better watch where we're going. I mean, that's the first guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as cursed zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. That tree's an offshoot of Sakya, that protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. How the heck do we do that? Pretty sure these are just like encounters. Slime. It bonked me though. You would need a special power that could make a withered tree bloom. Well, it sounds like a special power that would be unlocked very soon. For the battle, hit the guard, break his guitar, knock him back, cut him. Easy, easy. This man seems sad. What just happened? As I hear chopping wood and communing with nature as usual, when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. A huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there, but it up and vanished when this curse zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, but now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake towards Kamiki. Whoever it was, I hope Mother Earth kept him safe. Or that dude that's the statue over there. Going into your house. Whoa. Oh. Meaning? Anything else? Nope. Okay. So we go in here. This is where we're going to get that next power. Beyond this, though, once I get the power, it's pretty much going to be a blind, because it's been so long since I played through the rest of this game. But it's a great game. having fun with it, really enjoying it.